Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3. Where we last left off, we braved Einhell Keep, the next floor, wherever that one was. I don't know if it was 1 or 2, because they think they start you on 0. And it's a new day, so new crap. Those of you who've ever been in a... Well, I'm assuming, like, non-US schools are the same here, but it's just another day, more crap. Today's Panzer Soldat training exercises have great importance at the branch campus. Combat tactics and special ops will have joint exercises. Military finance will perform backup work. I want each and every one of the students to be prepared. They will need to be in top shape for the field exercises this weekend. Understood. Honestly, I don't know how prepared we can get them in just a week, but I'll do everything I can to make sure the students learn what they need to. Very well, I'll be kind on you. I would tell you all to get ready now, however. Before that, Schwarzer, can you confirm something? Me? We received a call from a certain shipping company this morning. They claimed a young man with black hair helped him during a delivery to Leaves. Apparently he resembled the famous Ashen Chevalier. That? I couldn't just stand by and not help. Was there a problem? So it was you. I received similar reports from people in town. That's so like you, Reen. I remember when we were students, you'd help me out with student council requests all the time, too. Yeah, that sure takes me back. Is that so? Now you're making me nostalgic, too. He had to do the same thing during the detective crap with the Triple S in Zero. Probably Azure, too. Huh? I don't intend to hold it against you, but please keep your position in mind. You are an instructor at a military academy and the Ashen Chevalier besides. You shouldn't be going around taking on menial tasks. No, I believe it is a wonderful mentality. Principal Le Guin? What do you mean by that? Schwarzer is embodying the ideals of our school. This is the foundation of the world the Lionheart Emperor spoke of. Well, I don't know if I'd go quite that far. As the branch campus of Thor's military academy, we should support such actions, for the future of all our little fledglings, and for the sake of building a bridge between us and the townsfolk. Isn't that... I see, I had heard the branch campus was built in haste. I thought reducing friction with the town would be a future task, however. As principal, I will oversee the setup of the next step. For today, please prepare for the Panzer Soldat training and the field exercises. Looks like you just landed yourself some extra work. Are you gonna be okay, Reen? I'm sure it'll be fine. But like the principal said, we should focus on the Panzer Soldat training for now. Agreed. Very well. I shall leave the other issue to you and the principal. Well then, each of you, please prepare yourselves. Dismissed. Now receive quests at the start of each of your free days. Damn it, Le Guin. Starting next chapter, you'll be given details and locations for your quests from the beginning, except for hidden quests, which I guess appear on the map now. Afterwards, Rain and the others begin preparing as quickly as they could. The first Panzer Soldat training exercise would be held at the branch campus. I made it. I'm leaving you in charge of the military drills. Do as you please with the students and be ready to adapt. Right. And as usual, the old man is still crazy. I'm pretty impressed by how she's been able to keep up with him. I heard she's from a family of engineers in the Burl. In any event, I think we're understaffed. Not to mention we're not going to get any training before we need to head out. It would also be nice if we could do simulations instead of just the basic controls. Yeah, it's risky, but I'm sure some of our students are capable enough. We'll split up the students. Instructor Randolph, you want to take the Hector, right? Hector Zwei. Zwei being 2 in German. Yeah, it's a little clunky, but I like its power. You're gonna use a Draken instead of the Ashen Knight, right? Draken 2. And with a short sword instead of your Tachi. Yeah, I don't think Valimar would be a good example for them. My father taught me short sword skills, so I should be fine. Alright, I'll leave that to you. Now we just need to wait for our students to get ready. Hey, Schwarzer, you listen to the radio? Sure. Well, about as much as the average person. They started airing a new show in Crossbow last year that I've been listening to a lot. All the news programs are so boring, but I really like the stuff Radio Trista puts out. Like, just yesterday, there was a show hosted by this gal named Misty. Man, she's great. I could seriously listen to her for hours. Apparently she was on hiatus for a while, and this is her big comeback. Yeah, I guess she went through a lot. Wonder how he'd react if I told him the truth. Second and fourth period Panzer Soldat training. So to go on a story tangent a bit, Azure tells you how this ends. So Randy
Sydney,
knows...
your upper body's shaking too much.
Randy knows much, much, much more than he puts on. I actually think he's here as a spy to keep tabs on all of them.
Lower your hips and move forward like you're sliding.
Come on, man. You say it like it's easy.
Good job, Jessica. Now turn around and fall back.
Understood.
The Hector is using the type of staff, spear, whatever you want to call it, that Randy uses as an actual weapon. I can't believe they're actually making us pilot Panzer Soldats. Feels like I'm betraying the people of Crossbell. You say that, but you seem very eager to learn the basic operations. Agreed, you seem to have figured it out before even I did. Are you sure you've never piloted one before? Yeah, but I did drive an orbital car at the police academy. Once I got familiar with it, things just sort of clicked. So it's an extension of your driving skills then, or perhaps you have a natural talent for it. I messed up a little while piloting mine, so I'm jealous. I kept trying to control it like I do Claim Soleil. Really? Maybe I'm actually really good at this after all. Wait, no, I don't want this to be the thing I'm good at here. Alright everyone, it's a bit early, but we're going to do a simple mock battle. Instructor Randolph and I will be taking turns fighting teams of 2 of you. Step forward when your name is called. First up, Yuna and Kurt. What? Already? This will be a good opportunity for me to gauge your skills. Good luck, you two. Heh. You two have the basic movements down, so you should be able to handle a mock battle. These are plastic practice weapons, so you should be able to go out within reason. Just like in a normal battle, make use of your senses and give it your all. Thanks for the advice. 2 against 1, you're not even using your Divine Knight or a Tachi. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let me order a Tachi for a Panzer Soldat. But just so you know, I piloted these countless times last year at the main campus. To be completely honest, I don't think I'll have much of a problem taking both of you on. What was that? Well then, I'll take your word for that. Alright, show me what you can do.
Now, bring it on!
Oh god, they kept the crappy system. So you get to target head, body, and arms when you're doing your various attacks. Each has a different chance to unbalance the enemy. More stars, more likely to unbalance, same as normal combat. Unbalancing allows you to execute a follow-up attack, which will gain you a Brave Point. Once 2 Brave Points have been accumulated, you can use various special abilities. Which of the 3 areas of the enemy's weak point varies depending on its stance.
My turn!
Do I heal?
Arcus, activate!
How about enemy target and defense? The target of an enemy's attack will be indicated by a target line. Pressing the L2 button allows you to see the target line whenever you're issuing an order. Enemy crafts deal heavy damage, so please defend to your advantage.
My turn.
Very well.
Rain slash, delay, impede.
It's my turn.
Cross break, impede, Gemini blast. But anyway, since he's going for Kurt, we now want to go for him here. Let's see. We will go for the body because... Hey, we got him.
Wide open. It's mine.
Arcus, activate! Very well. There! It's mine! Sit!
Hopefully you can
It's
see
my
the type
turn.
of damage you take.
Our chance. It's mine.
Sit!
Okay, now we're in business.
My turn!
Here I go. Yeah.
He's not changing his posture.
Wide open. Ray rush.
Okay, that speed down actually helps immensely.
Let's go!
Okay, he changed his posture here. The head looks like it's open.
It's down! It's mine!
All
Basically, the
right.
way he has his shield raised, I highly doubt you could hit his arms or his chest.
Let's go!
Sapper's defending
It's my
does take
turn.
your CP.
Wide open. It's mine.
Good job. Arcus, activate! Let's go!
All right.
Head's open.
Wide open.
I should see if her... Well, it doesn't matter. But say, can those Tonfa shoot bullets, but... You only have the different damage types here.
Let's go!
So everything is high probability here.
It's down! It's mine!
It's my turn. Our chance. It's mine.
Let's go!
Yeah, we can finish him here.
It's down! It's mine!
It's my turn. Wide open. Ray rush.
That was good.
Well, look at that.
Took 4 minutes for that crap. Still get EXP here, and luckily it's not like Xenosaga 2 where the machines take your EXP. We did it! No. Not bad, guys. Don't forget that feeling. He didn't even break a sweat. Figures. Alright, Wayne and Leonora, you're up next. Once those two disembark, get on board, grab your weapons, and get to your ready positions. Yes, sir. I've been wanting to go up against you, instructor. Good job, you two. It's so frustrating. I knew he'd just go easy on us like that, but still. There's no need to get worked up over it. This was our first time piloting, after all. That said, something doesn't sit right with me, even knowing he went easy on us. Same about the way he felt half-hearted. I surrender! The way you dodged that was amazing, Teach. Jeez, it's your first time and you already got the basics down. Next up, we'll have Ash and Jessica. You guys ready? Of course, I've been waiting for... No way. Hey, Ash? Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem teaming up with you or anything. I just thought if you were going to do a mock battle, why not make it more interesting? Instructor Randolph, let me borrow that Hector. I want to go up against Instructor Schwarzer one-on-one. That's... It's fine, we'll do the mock battle with that. Ha. You sure about this? Yeah, as long as it's fine with you. If he's this motivated, I don't want to let that enthusiasm go to waste. His enthusiasm, huh? Well, alright, just make sure you put him in his place, okay? Who does that guy think he is? He's being way too cocky. You're one to talk.
Glad you agreed to it, Instructor Reen. I just wanted to see the greatness of our nation's beloved hero firsthand.
It's fine by me. Are you sure you can handle a Hector, though? It's got a lot of power, but that makes it hard to control. It might be a bit tough for a beginner.
Yeah, seems like it. But I need a lot of power to do this!
Swing an axe?
But he's too far.
No, he's not.
That thing can do that?
Not bad, but I've still got the upper hand.
Oh great, we have Reen here. Three turns in a row?
Let's go.
Let's... like, the head seems like it's kind of open. This guy doesn't have a shield, though, which is what kind of throws me for a loop.
It's down! An opening! It's my turn!
Oh yeah, I forgot to explain the crafts. They suck. Let's try it anyway. See if the damage is okay, even though it can't really unbalance. Well, it can't unbalance, but can still break.
Let's go!
Okay. Thing here are the legs. If you look at the angles, if you go for the body, he's gonna pivot. Well, like here, I try to go for the arm.
It's down!
What
An
the?
opening!
You're mine!
It's my turn! Let's go! It's down! An opening!
Could have done the finisher there.
Let's go!
Let's test my theory. Left arm.
It's down! There!
Real.
All right, nice work.
Sad part is I know the later enemies are not going to have posture hints like that. He made it through somehow. But that thing at the start was one heck of a dirty trick. Agreed, it was before the battle had begun. Quite so, an Erebonian shouldn't act so shamelessly on the field of battle. That skill of his, and the fact that he knew about the weapon's hidden function. No good. Ash Carbide. Your little cheap shot aside, what the heck was up with that hidden weapon function? That equipment just arrived in an extra shipment yesterday. How'd you know it could do that? It was just a coincidence. I swung it and that happened. Instructor Schwarzer, thanks for showing me what you can do. I'd like to go another round next time there's a chance. Sure, anytime. By the way, that flurry of attacks after your first move was a little rough. If you concentrate on making each individual strike more precise, it'll help you connect with the next one more easily. Hey, Ash. Man, sorry about him. I knew he could be a bit of a pain, but... seems like you're going to have your hands full with that one. But that natural skill of his, he could be really strong with the right training. Yeah, I agree. The Panzer Soldat training ended around midday. Yet after lunch, before that morning's excitement even had time to settle down, the students were told about the special lessons being held that weekend. Let's see, we're only 20-something minutes in, so we can go a little bit further and maybe get another day in. We're riding out to Sutherland on a private train? You're having a giraffe? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Wow, I'm excited. I'm starting to get excited. But that's pretty sudden, don't you think? We just started school. Well, if it's an order, we just have to follow it. If it's this Friday, that's not much time to get ready. I wonder if we'll be able to get food while we're there. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on some fresh mountain ingredients. We will depart Friday evening. Each class will have departure plans written up before then. Prepare according to your instructor's orders and await the departure date. That is all. Going out to some rural area to train only a few weeks after starting school? Sutherland, that's a province in the southwest part of Erebonia, right? It's only a few hours from here by train. Sutherland, huh? Spend some time. I think that's the closest province to Liberl. Then that means... just like I heard. Never been there myself, but maybe.
Your rank has increased.
G+, Academy grade, no name, branch, campus, enhancement degree, okay. Sad part is I don't know what the cap is, like what should we be aiming for, like I had the numbers 4 and 0.
Here's your reward.
Got a stronghold emblem. Usually the rewards here are fairly unique, and usually the higher ups are like a Grail Locket. If you're not familiar with the series, think the ribbon from Final
I look
Fantasy.
forward to next time.
Basically complete status immunity. We're just gonna go forward. So I wonder if I get to control all of those. Like, I don't know what the upper limit in battle is. In previous games it was always 2, just because you only had 2 mechs. It wouldn't be bad if we can go to 4. That would give it a small leg up on Xenosaga, but quality of the fight is not going to even come close. Is it almost time? Yeah, the branch campus's very own armored train. It should be here soon. It can hold Valimar as well as multiple Panzer Soldats. Even once it's here, we still gotta load not just the machines, but the supplies and equipment too. And we're supposed to be leaving by 9? We gonna make it? It's here! Ah. Is it Olivert's train? Nope, looks like a normal train. There's the Derflinger. So pretty. It's silver. I looked at the name, I think Derflinger was a Nazi or something. I'm not sure. I also had to look up stuff for Deathmark, that's why I'm a little or not Deathmark, NG, because I know I had to look up Eichmann, who was a Nazi. I don't remember if Derflinger was or not. He might have been. Oh. So you came too. What the? For real? Major Claire Revelt.
Students and instructors of Thor's, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I am Major Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police. I'm here to hand off the armored train Derflinger to the branch campus.
Okay, it was a German battle cruiser in World War I. I just double-checked. Okay, so you hear the keyboard in the background? Okay, we're all set over here now. Can you go help with loading supplies? Sure thing. Understood. Captain, I mean Major Claire. It's good to see you again. Indeed, I believe we haven't seen each other since the end of last year. I wanted to congratulate you on graduating on your new job at the branch campus. Though you might not want to hear that from me. No, that's not the case at all. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks. Never could have dreamed you'd be the one handing the train off to us, though. Milliam and Lecter beat me here, though. Jokes aside, you have the full support of the RMP, including securing the site for your field exercises. I'll be joining you on your trip to the site, so you'll have to put up with me a bit longer. Put up with, she says. Hey, what are you two talking about? Yuna and Instructor Randolph? It's good to see you again too, Yuna. You two know each other? Last year I worked as a temporary instructor for Crossbell's Military Police Academy. We know each other from then. Yeah, I really enjoyed your lessons. And you really helped me out that one time, too. That one time? Nothing. Don't pry into a girl's past like that. There, Yuna. You seem to be doing well. That uniform really suits you. Thanks. I still feel a bit weird wearing it, though. Well, someone's running hot and cold today. And First Lieutenant Orlando. It's good to see you again, too. I can't thank you enough for your help here at the branch campus. Well, I was kind of forced into it. But don't worry, I'm going to do all the work I'm given. As long as you keep your hands clean, anyway. Yes, well, I shall keep that in mind. Seems like there's more going on here than I thought. So this is where you've been, Major Revelt. Good day, Major Irving. Nice to see you again, Toa. Can't believe it's really been half a year since I saw you during my time with the NGOs. You can catch up later. It's nearly over departure time. Where are the principal and the professor? It appears she has yet to even load her Soldat. Her Soldat? Wonder if it's the golden one I saw during the Northern War. There's no need. A pleasure to see the both of you, Lady Aurelia, Professor Schmidt. You're that RMP one. Long time no see, Icy Maiden. I thank you for your delivery of the armored train and for seeing us to our exercise grounds. No thanks are necessary, I was simply performing my duty. More importantly, Principal, will you not be taking your Soldat? As I said, there's no need. Now that I know the Professor will be coming after all. Seriously? But I thought you were coming when I made all the arrangements. Hold on, this changes everything. We had factored in your strength when planning for this operation. That's precisely why. If our little fledglings are ever going to learn to fly, they'll need to be pushed out of the nest. With me there, none of them will experience true growth. I've already reported this to the Intelligence Division. What good would it do to me to trapeze around in the traipse about in the wilderness with all of you? The operations and record keeping will be performed by my assistants. Good luck dealing with your sudden lack of power. It's almost time. We'll just have to leave the rest to the others and get going. Understood. This is such a hassle. So they say it's for the good of everyone, but in reality they're just lazy.
It's been 3 weeks since we've begun here, and I'm sure there are still some of you with worries. But after the Panzer Soldat training yesterday, a new door has opened for you. From ancient times, travel has been used as a way to foster growth. I hope this will be such a trip for each of you. That is all.
Yes, ma'am!
Herschel, Orlando, I leave our fledglings in your care.
Understood. Please, leave it to us.
I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, but I'll do what I can.
As for you, Schwarzer, the lull that's gone on since the end of the Northern War is now over. As someone with great power, you must stay alert and always be aware of the flow of events in the world. Face that which you lack. Head on. Rely on those around you when you need to.
Principal? Understood.
In regard to Panzer Soldat maintenance, I've already told you the basics. If you need to perform a minor fix, you can do it yourself. Show me what a representative of Zeiss Central Factory can do.
Yes, leave it to me.
I suppose all it takes are the right words to make someone leap headlong into danger. Eh, General? 24 students and instructors. How many will make it back, I wonder?
A turbulent era lies ahead, where it won't matter who you are or where you're from. If they're not strong enough to make it through this, they don't have much of a future waiting for them anyway.
So about 40 minutes have elapsed, 42 to be precise, I believe. the field exercises are scheduled to last for 3 days this time. After arriving at Saint-Arkh tomorrow, we will move to the field exercise grounds nearby. Once we finish setting up all the facilities, each class will begin their own exercises. I see, so the train itself is going to be our base. So that's why we were assigned our own private train. Makes sense. Seems like it's got pretty much anything we need. For more information on each class's exercise tasks, please see the provided documents. Sorry, but it seems like Class 7 isn't mentioned here. You're right. We prepared a special series of exercises for Class 7. Because of this, we plan to have a separate meeting once we arrive at the field exercise grounds. Instructor Schwarzer and the 3 members of Class 7 will be present at this meeting. The students, too. Color me intrigued. Well, don't get your hopes up. This meeting is to go over tasks unique to special operations. Tasks unique to special operations. Wonder what they could be. Well, I suppose we'll get more details tomorrow morning. There were reports of possible threats in Sutherland. It was a miscalculation on the principal's part to not join us. However, we must simply handle matters with our available personnel. These are not simply training exercises. We need each and every one of you to treat this as though it were a live combat situation. Understood? I'll gather up the members of Class 7 tomorrow. Very well, this concludes today's briefing. Instructors Herschel and Orlando, brief your students on their tasks tonight. For now, each of you rest up. That is all. Dismissed. Task unique to Class 7, I wonder. So I think there's 24 people here I have to talk to. You have to remember you're subtracting 1 for Reen and then adding 1 for Claire. We'll arrive at Saint-Arkh tomorrow morning. I'm sure the students in Valimar are all ready, but I'll take one more look around the train just in case. Got an entry for Claire. Okay, let's go into car 1. Down. That sucks. I see, this is where they scramble the communication signals. The state-of-the-art interface is really nice. She seems well-versed in these things. Since this is the first big trip this train's been put through, it was decided that we'd handle operating at this time. But I can feel eyes boring through the back of my head. I see, so this is one of those train fanboys I've been hearing about lately. Cannot believe I'm able to watch someone operate a train right up close like this. I'm so glad to be alive. Ma, Dad, thanks for giving birth to me. Someone's happy. Oh, there's gonna be one person in each car you have to talk to. You look as busy as ever, Toa. Well, yeah, a little. I have a feeling Class 9 is going to be in charge of setting up camp for the field exercises tomorrow. So I thought it'd be a good idea to start preparing now. Well, sorry for saddling you with even more work than usual. No, it's fine. I'm used to being busy, after all. Besides, I'm sure you guys are going to be even busier than me. You might need to jump into battle at any time, and you haven't even been told the details of what you're supposed to do. Well, that's something I am used to. But now that you mention it, I'd still rather know what we're supposed to be doing. Well, the way Major Irving was talking, it seems like a pretty dangerous situation. Unlike some of the other regions, there's been very little info about the Jaeger Corps' movements here. Really? The border with Liberl is right at the south, after all. Since Jaeger Corps are completely prohibited over there, it's not easy for them to get into Air Boni from that direction. I see, so it would be difficult for them to operate in large squads. But if they're small elite units, that could be trouble. Yeah, we shouldn't take things lightly. We need to lead our students and get through the day in one piece. Yeah, I don't plan on losing anyone. Good luck tomorrow, Toa. You too. Get a good night's sleep and try not to overdo it tomorrow, okay? Can do. Okay, we gotta find the person here. There's someone in here. Yes, everything's on schedule over here. What about on your end? Long-range communication using the Arcus too. I remember hearing it's possible using the equipment on the Derflinger. Sounds like he's talking with the RMP. Reen, are you patrolling the train? Yeah, something like that. I thought I'd talk to the students now since I have the chance. Is that so? You've grown up into a fine man. I'm sure Sarah would be proud. I've got nothing on Instructor Sarah. Sometimes my students will even scold me. Still, I'm relieved. I was concerned about how you were faring last year after the Northern War. Well, I haven't been doing much since then. Major Claire of the Railway and Military Police, thank you for your assistance back then. Oh no, not at all. It was you, Altina, and Sarah who did all the heavy lifting, so to speak. We were able to respond so swiftly thanks to Valimar and the Bracers guiding the citizens to safety. But it ended up being a painful experience for both you and Sarah. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this. As you know, it was the RMP who built the supply line for General Ligwin's army of Panzer Soldats. It was all for the Imperial government's... No, it was all to make His Excellency's wishes come true. Ah. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Why does someone like you continue to work under him? How did you come to be an Ironblood? Well, I know a little about Millium's circumstances. I'm sure Major Lecter and the Governor General both have their reasons too. But you, Claire, you seem like you're the odd one out to me. When you're doing RMP work, you're sincere and caring. I understand why Yuna's opened up to you like she has. When I think of all that, it seems even stranger. Why, Claire? I'm not as great a person as you think I am. In this huge world, I'm just one small person. I have nothing. If His Excellency hadn't taken me in, I would have disappeared entirely. What? Chancellor Gilead Osborne is my savior. He took me in 10 years ago after I had lost everything in an accident. It was also thanks to him that I found Thor's Military Academy and the Railway Military Police, places where I belong. My gratitude to him is not something I could ever hope to repay, even if I were to work my whole life. I'm sorry, I didn't know any of that. Don't worry about it. I don't think any of this will excuse my actions. Rather, I believe I must face the things I've done for the future. I took part in claiming Crossbell in Northumbria for His Excellency. I must face those whose lives I've disrupted in doing so. Claire? But you don't need to feel that way too, Reen. You've been piloting your Divine Nine on behalf of the Imperial Government for the past year. But I'm sure you've been thinking about how you should act as a member of Class 7 this whole time. Well, it's not quite as impressive as you make it sound. But it's kind of embarrassing that you can see right through me like that. Guess I should have known I can't keep anything from the Icy Maiden. That title is starting to feel a little embarrassing. I am in the second half of my 20s now, after all. No, you haven't changed a bit. Instructor Sarah might have changed a bit since she went back to being a bracer, but you're the same as you were when I first met you 2 years ago, or rather... Revelt, are you here? There's something I need to confirm with you. Major Irving. Have I interrupted something? No, we were just having small talk. Well then, Major Claire, I'll excuse myself now. Please be sure to get plenty of rest tonight, Reen. Reen? I don't think you need to force yourself to figure out your relationship with him right now. I'm sure you'll eventually be able to come to terms with it all. So for now, I think you should just take your time and slowly organize your thoughts one by one. Thanks, that makes me feel a bit better. I don't know what that was about, but you're certainly acting compassionate today. Are you trying to replace Emil with him? Forget it, I was out of line bringing him up. No, that's not my intention. So what was it you needed to confirm with me? It's about the information we'll be sending east. So we got another note for her. Pfft. Like 300 HP is nothing! What do we have here?
Oh, this is nice.
Assault points are fully restored. Okay. We'll talk to the others first. Instructor Rean, please don't hesitate to ask if you'd like something to drink. Sure, thanks. And thank you for all your hard work, too. Seems a little small, but how's the kitchen? It's great. It's true that the space is limited, but because of that, everything is stored very efficiently. I'm so happy that I get to put this place to good use. I'm glad to hear it. Why do they have wine glasses up there? Our exercises are really going to ramp up starting tomorrow, and I'm in charge of the supply team. No pressure, right? But aren't you from a business family, Stark? Besides, your grades are top tier. I think you're perfect for the position. I'm the one who should be worried. I was made head of the medical team. But in the medical training, your first aid skills were faster and more precise than anyone else's. Personally, I don't think I belong on the comms team. I can barely talk without stuttering. And on top of that, I'm supposed to be helping with the accounting and operating the Derflinger. But didn't you help your father with managing his territory? And that aside, you're really good with numbers. So that means we're all in the right positions after all. I guess the faculty here knows pretty well. Instructor Toa sure is impressive. No, she's not. Instructor Toa is usually in charge of all the budgeting, so how did I end up as the accountant? This is way more responsibility than I deserve, but they're counting on me, so I guess I have no choice. The supply team handles transporting goods, among other things. Their work is the backbone of logistics. It's a heavy load to bear, but I'll just have to stay calm and do the best I can. I'm the leader of the medical team. In other words, everyone's lives are in my hands. Can I really do this? Note to self, start making your will now. Well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer. Seems like you're pretty close with the Chancellor's best piece of arm candy. That's extremely disrespectful to Major Claire. Whatever, man, she's the Icy Maiden. She's not about to get her feelings all hurt by something like that. I swear. By the way, Schwarzer, got any plans to ride that night doll of yours around? It'd be great to see it in action sometime. I don't call Valimar unless I absolutely need to. He's not some sideshow. I won't call him in just to satisfy your curiosity. If you keep acting like this is all just fun and games, you're going to end up getting hurt during your field exercises. Yeah. Oh, is the briefing over? What's the plan for tomorrow? The other classes got instructions, but not us. About that, I actually wasn't told either. I'll be able to give you the details tomorrow morning. Come on, you're our teacher. You need to get it together. This is just like what happened during the entrance ceremony. Well, it seems like our exercises are going to be a bit of a special case. All of Class 7, including myself, will get a briefing tomorrow morning. Fine. Instructor Claire was way more on top of things at the police academy. I've got no chance if you're comparing me to Major Claire. I'm a little surprised, though. You respect her so much even though she's Erebonian. Like I told Kurt, it's not that I hate Erebonians or anything. She's the perfect commander, an incredibly skilled marksman. She's caring and sincere. She's the one who saved me and gave me a chance. A chance? I'm just saying, it's impossible not to respect her. Unlike a certain someone I could name. Well, I agree you can't avoid respecting her. She's helped me out more times than I can count since I met her back when I was a student. Well, that explains why you two seem so oddly close. I might have to thoroughly interrogate you. It's not like that. I'm nowhere near as good as Major Claire, but I promise to do the best I possibly can. I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow, but make sure you get enough rest tonight. I don't need you to tell me that. I'm getting interrupted every 5 minutes here, so this video is going to be very choppy. So only Class 7's in the dark weather field exercise, huh? Can't say more than a little curious. Also, it's keeping me up at night. Sorry about that. By the way, do you know what Vantage Masters is, Instructor? That new card game everyone's been getting into lately, yeah? I've only just started playing it myself, though. So you do play. I just picked it up myself. This is perfect, actually. How about a match or two before I go to bed? I don't mind, but won't that just keep you awake longer? Maybe. It's probably best I get my mind off tomorrow. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to wipe the floor with my instructor? Well, I'm just a beginner too, but don't think that's going to make it easy for you. Alright, enough talk, let's play. Bring it on.
One more! Come on!
So she gave me her ranger card. almost miss these guys. So we're gonna be going out to the countryside to do training, eh? But it'll be nice to just go all out and not worry about civilians nearby. But like Instructor Randolph said, we need to stay on our guard. I still get the feeling some of us are treating this like a field trip. I'm sure everyone will shape up once the exercises begin. But no matter what happens, I need only rely on my Schleiden school training? I have no idea what that is. Glad to hear you're so fired up. Anyway, Sydney seems a little riled up from earlier. Concentration is necessary for sniping. Since he used the same weapon as me, I'd like him to relax a little. Well, I get how someone can get carried away, but this time I'll treat it like it's a real fight. Field exercises are as close to the real deal as possible. They're perfect for improving our skills. No matter what happens, all I need to do is rely on my Schleiden school training. That's one of those crappy vending machines. There's Kurt. So we'll be in Sutherland by tomorrow morning, huh? You seem happy, Kurt. Have you been to Sutherland before? Oh, Instructor. Yes, I have, though it was a while ago. I lived in Parm until I was about 10 years old. That's the little town on the southern edge of the province, huh? If I remember right, it's famous for its cloth and dyes. That's right, when I lived there, they had a number of old-fashioned workshops all over town. A Vander School training hall, too. Really? I didn't know your family had a training hall out there. Maybe you can stop by while we're in the area. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. More importantly, what will we be doing for our field exercises? I'll fill all of you in on the details tomorrow morning. I can say that we'll definitely have some downtime we can use to go visit Parm. Think you can give us a tour of the place? Sure, I suppose I can. I just hope I'm actually able to get something out of this trip. Don't worry, I'm sure you will. Looking forward to seeing my old friends and acquaintances in Parm. Can't believe it's already been 7 years. I'll wager everyone's changed quite a bit by now. I had heard that railroads stretch all the way out to Northumbria now. Well, the ride's pretty smooth at least. That RMP Major, with that pretty face of hers and that luscious figure, she's plain dirty. Try not to be too biased against Major Claire, okay? Why, whatever makes you think I would. So, Instructor Reen, do you like older women? Age doesn't really Wait, what are you trying to make me say? Oh, I am so glad to hear that. You know, Instructor Reen, it's only us in here right now, just you and me. Can you please stop teasing me? I'm your instructor. Oh my, teasing you? Me? Why, I never. This is a pretty sweet setup. Just look at the shower. Who knows, maybe things will get steamy in here. For the love of Dios, don't cause any trouble. Okay. They really do need to change the color on some of their stuff because it looks all the same.
I'll help.
That was kind of loud. Like, I was kind of hoping they all had an elemental one for their second one because it'd be a little easier to open that way. But they don't. Reen does, so I need 500 time in order to open his next two. I have 170
Thanks.
mass.
I'll help.
Is there any weapon? No, there wasn't.
Thanks.
Altina came in looking really down. I wonder if something happened. Altina? I don't know anything on that yet, but I'll talk to her. Thanks for keeping an eye out for her. You don't have to thank me for that. Saint-Arkh. I'll bet their highways are chock full of monsters with some nice meat on their bones. I'll have to be sure to sharpen up my spear and knives. He's planning on going hunting. Altina, what are you doing here? Nothing. I was just thinking that the Panzer Soldat training didn't go well. Are you talking about your piloting? Might it have something to do with how you control Claim Soleil? Look, some people are good with Panzer Soldat and some aren't. Don't let it bother you too much. But Yuna and Kurt got it right away. I feel powerless in a way. Hey, Altina? Yes? Never mind. Once we get back to campus, you can train to your heart's content. I'll do my best to help you too. I see, thank you. What are our plans for tomorrow? All of Class 7 will be summoned early in the morning. We'll tell you the details then, just get a good night's rest. And of course, you can always talk to your classmates. Understood. I shall return to my room now. Good day. She seems frustrated. Just like when Millie first came to school, she's starting to change. So... this looks like the... oh, there's Mark on Valimar. I didn't see that first. We'll be using the Draken and Hector for a field exercise this time around. Don't worry about the second Draken, that one's just for backup. Anyway, once we're there, I'll need the two of you on board. The first mission at the camp is to move the Panzer Soldats off the train. This should be easy. Why am I so nervous? Seems that Wayne is the type to overthink things. Hope he doesn't let it mess him up. It's an honor to be able to get my hands on a Panzer Soldat so early in the field exercises. Are you done with your duties for today, Reen? Yeah, all done for now. Sorry for keeping you cramped up here all the time. As I said, do not worry about it. I've gotten accustomed to it during my travels with you. Hearing that makes me feel a little better. We'll arrive tomorrow morning, so it won't be too much longer. Understood. What's wrong? I felt a presence, a movement in the mana currents. In the direction we're headed, far to the south. A presence? Can you pinpoint it? No, it's vanished. Was it simply a fluctuation in the septium veins? Perhaps I was mistaken. I shall keep an eye out for any further movement. Yeah. Either way, let's be on our guard moving forward. With any luck, I won't have any need to call you. Agreed, but if you must, please do so without hesitation. I will protect you and your colleagues, just as I have always done. Thank you, I'm kind on you. Return to room and rest. This room's probably all the way back in Car 1, isn't it?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is a message from Dareflinger Car 1 for all branch campus students. We will arrive at the destination for our field exercises at 5:10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Please be sure to get lots of rest so you're ready to wake up bright and early.
I think I've done enough for today. I should probably get to bed soon. If there's nothing else I need to do, I'll head back to my cabin in Car 2. I knew it was going to be up there in the front. Looks like people have shuffled their position. Or no, he was there. So were they. For a second there, I thought I was still in Car 6. I thought I got caught before I left, but no. Car 2. We arrive at the field exercise grounds first thing tomorrow. It'll be an early morning, so I should rest while I can. Hey, how's it going? Instructor Randolph, are you headed to bed too? Yeah, I finished filling all the kiddos in about the plan tomorrow. But it's still pretty early for me. I'd rather go get a drink. Yeah, you even old enough to drink yet? I'll be turning 20 next month. Congrats. Well, I guess tomorrow's gonna be a busy day, so I better hit the sack sooner rather than later. Good night. Yeah, good night.
Animos flowers. I guess we've entered Sutherland.
It's beautiful.
This is part of the Empire too. Because it's so far down south and away from all the fighting, things are peaceful here. Never been down here before. That huge castle over there belonged to the Imperial Army? Yeah, that's Dreknor Fortress. It's a base on par with Gorelia Fortress. The Provincial Army uses it as their headquarters. Pretty crazy. So then that gray castle there is... yeah, that's Saint-Arkh, capital of the Sutherland Province. The Derflinger arrived at Saint-Arkh right on schedule. The train stopped there for about 30 minutes while goods were loaded onto it, then departed, bound for the field exercise grounds southwest of the city.
Arrival confirmed.
That's Fee.
Had to show up now of all times, huh? This is Sylphide, commencing bracer activity. Collaborators have been secured. But we might have even more? Looking forward to seeing what your helpers can do. See ya, Sarah.
There you go, 5:12 a.m. Class 8 combat tactics will perform combat training and mission exercises with Panzer Soldats. Class 9 military finance will perform support exercises such as communication drills, refueling, and rescue missions. The four of you in Class 7 special operations, including Instructor Schwarzer, will have two main tasks. Your first task will be a wide area patrol. You are to gather info on the surroundings while scouting for enemy forces. The second is local contribution. You will assist citizens in the area in order to improve local opinion regarding our field exercises. Henceforth, the two tasks will be collectively referred to at the branch campus as special ops missions. How to put this? They seem like reasonable tasks for an army, and yet not. Now I understand. Those are definitely tasks suited for Class 7. I think I even know who came up with them. I'm sure you're thinking of the correct person. Though its numbers may be small, it's still a squad led by the Ashen Chevalier. Get out there and do some good work for our branch campus. Understood. I'm guessing we'll meet with the person in charge of the area first. You're quick on the uptake. That will make this easy. Marquis High Arms will be waiting in his mansion in Saint-Arkh. Though it's still early in the morning, we can visit him at any time. Lord High Arms, that's gracious of him. The High Arms family, one of the four great houses and overseers of the Sutherland province. Though he's considered to be quite moderate, he's one of the most influential nobles in the Empire. We're going to meet a bigwig like that from the get-go? Don't worry, I met him before. There's no need to be so nervous. So we'll meet with the Marquis and he'll give us any requests relating to our missions. Yes, report the arrival of the branch campus to him and inform him our field exercises have begun. In order to perform our field exercises, we require approval from the one overseeing the region. Understood. I can't really keep up with all this. We're finally going to start special ops missions. That much I understand. Yes, at long last. I'm ready, let's get started. So am I. Glad to see you're all fired up. Alright, let's make sure we're all equipped and head for Saint-Arkh. In order to get to Saint-Arkh from here, you need to take the highway. Actually, I was planning to meet with the Marquis before I return to base, so you can come along with me if you'd like. Really? So you weren't planning to stick around at camp then? If that's the case, we'd love to join you. Good to be working with you, Major Revelt. Yes, you too, Altina. It's Kurt, right? A pleasure to meet you. Likewise. The right arm of the Railway Military Police. She already knows everyone here besides me. There are a number of things that concern me, including our special ops missions. But in the name of the Vander family, I'll simply need to give it my all. During each set of field exercises, you'll find a number of students somewhere around the camp or in the train cars. Some of these students will give you branch campus requests or raise the branch campus enhancement. Oh god. So be sure to look out for them. The students' locations will change depending on the story progress, but you'll be able to locate them using the down button or to check the minimap. So Pablo does weapon equipment, customized weapon and quartz, Kyrie does medicine, Stark's general goods, that's probably like food and crap. Nope, that's Sandy, she sells food and crap. Maybe they're separating medicine from like the battle scopes and stuff? Gustav will install EX orbs, if you don't remember that's how you customize Valimar. And then for the notebook, Valerie wants the battle notes, Louise wants the character notes, and Tatiana wants the books. Who would have guessed, right? So... let's... oops. Hold on, what does this tell? Okay, equipment-wise. Can't steal her stuff. Crusader 2, made by RF. So we did get the Stronghold emblem, prevents delay, makes you tanky. I'm going to give this to Kurt for the moment just because he has our healing move. So we kind of need to make sure he doesn't die horribly, you know? That's why he also has the nylon parka. Quartz-wise, Firebolt R. I don't think I have anything better for that. Gives her attack. Like, she already has Needle Shoot from this, doesn't she? Yeah. Like, I was thinking about swapping over because this would give her more strength and stuff. I do need to get someone this soon. So she can actually equip multiples already. She would probably break things horribly if I use her, so I'm kind of on the fence about doing it. Okay, our Stark, what you got?
Just tell me what you need.
We need this. And I'm now officially broke. I can get by with that. That's gonna be a little tough. If I sell all my masses, I only get like 1,500, so I won't have enough for one of these. Actually, no, I could get enough. I may buy some accessories here. Oh no.
Take care.
Oh, we have to talk to him. Pablo's in charge of weapons and Kyrie medicine. All of their goods fall under me, so if you need any supplies, just let one of the guys in the military finance know. You should be able to get anything to help you. If you can leave all the back-end support to us. My name is Pablo, second in command of both the tech and supply teams. Wish I didn't have to keep reminding everyone, though. Give me a shout if you got any weapons or armor issues. I'll get you what you need, no bother.
Have a look,
So
see.
can I... Finally.
See ya.
So, usually for this, you have
Thanks.
to buy the weapon that you're going to upgrade, and I don't really have enough for multiple. So what we want to do is
See
look
ya.
and see which upgrade one gives us the best thing. So this gives us 10% crit rate, that's 5% crit rate, gives a little bit of range and stuff. Crit rate, okay, these all suck. Like, Reen has the best one just because of the 10 crit rate, I'd say. Tonfos give you defense, in case you're wondering. It was like that for Lloyd. And her Chrome Nail actually gives her art, so she's trying to be built up like a caster,
Yeah.
apparently.
Thanks.
So you can see the defense there too. Range 3. So that's a 50-point change. Then he has the cheap stuff. So I am going to unload these now. I want to say Reens takes priority, then followed by Altina. The reason why I'm going to say that, though, is they're building her up as a caster, therefore this isn't as high priority, so I only get like 5 art power from that, while I get 55 strength for Reen. He's the guy who actually has his S-craft and stuff at the moment. Now, in previous games, you couldn't equip it if you wanted to upgrade it. So it goes from 250.
Have a look-see.
Yeah, that's a pretty big jump.
Thanks.
So we will do this just to make things a little easier for me early. And now, since I went through and bought it, I'll go ahead and equip it. In case you're wondering, Heian, I believe, is the word for fire or flame. So he should be doing a number with his stuff. You can really tell how nervous everyone is to be doing this. At the same time, they're all working hard. It's kind of nice to see. By the way, there was something I wanted to tell you in your class. What's that? The military finance students will also be playing a role at the field exercise camp. Some will be opening shops, others are tasked with gathering information. If they can be of any use to all of you, I highly recommend you work with them. Good to know. I'm sure we'll be leaning on them before we know it. Thank you for informing us. Shops, huh? Maybe we can take a look before we head out. So, battle. Yeah, I just wanted to see if any of the stuff from the prologue was here. You'll see there's the one retry from when I just said, screw it, I'm not going to reload the boss fight, I'd rather just retry it. It's finally time for the field exercises. Individual skill train, various strategy movements, and Panzer Soldat training. I have to use this opportunity to learn as much as I can. You guys heading out already? Yeah, we need to get permission from whoever's in charge of this area to perform our field exercises. Thanks for taking care of that. Turns out without that permission, we can't even train all the way out here. Put that aside, that class is yours. Special operations, huh? 4 of you rolling out together. Really takes me back. Randy? Sorry, just talking to myself. It'll be some good experience for uni in any case. Can you not call me that in front of everyone else? Ow. What's wrong? You guys. Wayne and I were taking the Panzer Soldats out, and apparently a bee had gotten into the cockpit. When we tried to swat it away, he got stung. Ay Dios, why me? Sorry to hear that. Wayne, why don't you go see the medical team? So, Class 7 calls sightseeing with some babe a field exercise, huh? I'm jealous of you guys. Can you try to be at least a little less crass? And how dare you call Major Claire something babe? It's okay, Yuna, it doesn't bother me. Glad to hear it. This is South Sutherland Highway, yeah? What a hot, lousy place. Something about it rubs me the wrong way. Something wrong? None of your business. Well, later, try not to get eaten by monsters on the way. Got it, you be careful too, Ash. Well, if it's an Instructor Reen. I mean to tell you, I got an invitation from Old Man Rod, from Neo Suion. Looks like I'm part of the Fisherman's Guild now too, just like you, Instructor. Really? I didn't know you were into fishing. Well, technically I prefer using a harpoon. I see. Anyway, Old Man Rod entrusts me with some of the merchandise from his shop. If you catch any fish you'd like to trade in, just bring them to me. That'll be pretty convenient, thanks, Freddy. You're very welcome. This area really is a gold mine of ingredients. Fish, beasts, ingredients, wild plants. It's like a Mother Nature's very own silo. Well, I guess Edlin does have more greenery than leaves. Did he just say insects? I do not believe those qualify as food, let alone ingredients. Well, unlike us, Freddy's got the eyes of a hunter. That being said, can you even gather ingredients during field exercises? Nope, that's the problem. Our itinerary's jam-packed, plus we got those Panzer Soldat field exercises. I'm not gonna have too much free time. So, Instructor Reen, can I ask you for a little favor? Let me guess. Yep, you guys are going to be here and there all over Sutherland for the next few days. Let me just cut to the chase. Can you guys gather some ingredients for me? I don't mind if it's not out of the way, but what exactly are you looking for? Mind about there's tons of bee larvae and plant bits to find around here. Both of them are dropped by beasts. So would you be able to collect 3 of each for me? What the heck are plant bits? And did you say bee larvae? Yes, I've heard they're actually edible. Wonder what they taste like. I don't even want to imagine it. I see. All natural ingredients. In a way, this might actually end up worthwhile in the long haul. Alright, sure, we'll keep an eye out for them. You really do get me, instructor. You have my greatest thanks. So he may give us more AP if we get him more stuff. Just so you know, that is a possibility. Some things give you more for going above and beyond. Hello, Yuna, and everyone else too. I guess you guys' field exercises are finally starting, huh? Yep, let's all give it our best. You're the head of the cooking team, right, Sandy? Yes, I'm in charge of both preparing the food and managing the ingredients. But I'll also be helping out the supply and medical teams. Seems military finance has quite a few duties to perform. Yeah, but given how short-handed the whole campus is, it's understandable. By the way, could I ask a little favor of you? If you find any nice fruit or vegetable seeds on your travels, can you bring them to me? I know it'll take a while, but I'd like to start filling out the garden back at the campus. You got it, Sandy. I'll keep an eye out. Are you helping with the cooking too, by any chance, Freddy? That's right, I'm going to put my cooking club skills to work. But since I'm in combat tactics, I'll be on the front lines more, so I can only help out here and there. Oh no, I've heard unfortunate rumors about Freddy's cooking. Keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't put any weird stuff into the food. Got it. What are you guys whispering about? Anyhow, leave all the food to me. I'll make sure you guys are all well fed. Looks like you made some wonderful progress in your fishing. Here, gift from the Fisherman's Guild. An honor of one who's caught 3 or more different kinds of fish. Double hook. This'll help out a lot. Thanks, Freddy.
You bet!
That may actually be something decent. Thanks a ton for offering to gather ingredients for me. Tell you what you want, if you find enough of them, I'll whip up something for you right then and there. So that's a hint that you may need to get
You've
more.
got good taste!
It was the dual hook we got.
Give it a try! You've got good taste!
That's actually pretty big if we can find those fish. Nothing for quartz yet.
Come
That's
again!
probably gonna be like the Guardian or whatever their big prize fish is. So is there nothing else here? I could have bought an accessory, yes, but it's not a big deal. Is that a pub? Fishing spot? Alright, looks like there are monsters roaming everywhere. I knew this road was familiar. You can get to Parm or Saint-Arkh along this highway. I don't know why it took me until now to realize. We're heading north for Saint-Arkh first. Actually, why are there railway tracks going through here? They're especially built for the RMP. We're allowed them to be used for the Academy's field exercise in the event the public railways are unavailable, of course. So it's a secret railway, then. I've used it before for a collaborative mission outside of Erebonia. You collaborated with the RMP? And the Major was part of it? What kind of missions did you do? Many kinds. Altina? William and Altina together are quite the combo. Poor Claire must have had her hands full. Well, this isn't a short walk, so let's start heading north. Watch out for any monsters on the way. Yes, instructor. So if he said go north, go south. About guests, there are times where a character will join as a guest that come with their unique crafts and orders. They'll be in the party for a limited time, so it's best to battle with them when they're available. They tell you how to switch. So you can actually do that mid-fight.
Wow, what a view! Oh, and it's...
This is the way to Parm. We're supposed to go the other way. Not a problem, let's turn around and head north. Dang it, I want that palm.
There!
Okay, so one bit the dust. Did not scan it there. Can we fish here? Guess not. Okay, we got Altina to level up her Link level. Man, I kind of miss those flower enemies. I don't think they made appearances in the other Cold Steel games. Okay, that's where we came from. Yuna and Kurt leveled up. What is this? Well, it gives me charge, I guess. Hey, a Rhinocider. Okay, how can I sneak up on these?
We'll end this quick!
Chain battles. Each chain encounter with one or multiple enemies close by will result in you fighting one battle after another up to 3 consecutive times. By granting they grant a tactical bonus, they accumulate XP at the end of the last encounter, net more than you'd receive otherwise. So I may show this for you guys.
Crimson Slash! Let's go!
So in case you were wondering why I wanted Reen to have his upgraded sword, it was because right there he hit them for 2/3 of their hit points.
Scan complete.
Here I go!
Okay, hit him in Striker. No, it's gotta be gone.
Yeah!
There's more! It's my turn!
Just a single one this time.
Very well.
So by killing him here, I get bonus
There's
7.
more!
And here's the Rhinocider, the big
go.
fish.
Crimson Slash! Now!
I'll assist.
They don't die easily, as you can see. This is considered a very tough enemy. Lore-wise, I should say.
Strike! 8's down! Yuna!
Okay!
Yeah!
There! All right!
Okay, we'll start casting. Actually, hold on, can I break him? Let's go.
Take this!
My turn.
So I am going to scan it here because I don't know if I'm going to find another one soon.
Search mode activated.
In the previous Cold Steel games, these things were like gold mines for
Detailed
materials.
information obtained.
This guy actually drops quartz, apparently. They tell you
Let's
you can
go.
flip an orbital car.
Sit! It's down! Let's go, Altina!
Yes. Yeah.
My turn!
Oh, there's a chest back
There!
Oh, that's right, he was staying guard over it.
Now. There.
An opening!
Here I go!
And I can't delay him, sadly. So there's no chance of me breaking him like this.
Set! Striker!
But I have a chance here. It's very likely to. Oh my god, you only had one job. Now he heals.
Let's go! My turn!
Let's see, Kurt, he's better at it, I guess, even though it only hits one category.
8's down!
It's mine!
Damn it. That's me being cheap.
I shall go. Yeah.
That's me being petty.
Targets eliminated. Move out.
So, wow. Yuna and Kurt just leveled up and they're halfway to their next level. So we got the Luck Crest, nothing else.
Alright, got
like,
it!
I need a lot of water quartz, or water sepith, I mean. So that's your introduction to the Rhinocider.
Treasure located.
White glasses. Equip was the first one. That should be blind, I believe. Now, since Reen is our heavy physical hitter, we're giving it to him. And now I could look into trying to go back to the camp and see if I can use the sepith masses I've accumulated to get some, like, equipment and stuff. Some of the better accessories. Thing is, right now you really want to use this time to grind. Part of the reason for grinding here is not just like levels, but also because we need the sepith. So one thing that sucks is I'm not actually getting items.
Ready!
Is there another Rhinocider anywhere? Level up Altina, and apparently the follower guys drop bait. There are guys in the other, well, not in Cold Steel, because the way bait worked was completely different, but in the previous Trails games, Zero, Azure, Sky, enemies would drop different types of bait for you to use. Looks like something's moving over there. Are those fish gathering? That's what it looks like to me. This actually looks like a good fishing spot. Got a fishing rod from Murad at Neo Suyan. So they wanted me to show my students how great fishing is, and what better time than now? If you're all interested, do you want to try catching some? I've been fishing for a while now, so if you're not sure how, I can teach you. Really? I might just give it a shot. Are we supposed to be relaxing during our field studies? Our field exercises? Good point, but too much work can wear you down. A small break here and there is a good way to refresh your mind. If you say so, then I don't see the problem. So I can try it right now? So I don't know why you'd want to use anyone else.
This
You used to
spot
get
seems
CP
excellent for
from
fishing.
this, but I don't know if that's changed.
There!
The whole point is to fill up the fishing
Got a
net.
bite! This is promising.
Oh no, the fish is angry.
I got it!
It's gonna joke that it's called that was a bluegill, and apparently they acknowledge it as a skygill. Gave us. Whoa! I actually need that.
There!
Got any brothers in here I can borrow?
Got a bite!
No!
Nice!
This is something different too.
Not bad at all.
Casagine. Give us some Mirage, which Altina needs. I'm gonna try one more time, but I don't want
There.
to use up all my bait. I'm really hoping one of the
Got
flower
a
enemies will
bite.
give me a bit more.
Nice!
This thing's big. Yeah, there's just no way. Did it
Got
steal my
away.
bait? Yeah. So they gave me... You can see I don't have the DLC. Okay, these are the different cards. There it was. Double hook. Hooking window a little slower. For the... So I definitely need a rod upgrade or two.
Sit! Ha! Hey-ya!
I will be intentionally breaking all flower enemies from here on out. No, my luck, here's the rhino. Yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Sit! Yeah!
He's guarding something too.
That enemy is strong. Please be careful.
Over here.
Hey-ya!
That was a single hyena. Nothing to write home about.
Treasure located.
Golden Sphere R.
Ha! Sit!
Nothing.
Right there is the south gate to Saint-Arkh.
The clock reads 0650 hours.
Yeah!
Can't believe I'm not really running into a lot of plant enemies anymore. There's that one over there, but that might be it.
Sit! Sit! Sit!
Not a single piece of bait. That was really needed for my upgrade stuff. So, you can see Altina lost all her EP because that's what Palms do. Oh, it's this thing that I'm looking for. Quest. It's a long term, so I guess the enemies that drop them just haven't appeared yet. That was just one flower, so yeah, that was just one piece of bait. Sublime! So I think that's everything we can get here for the time being. Go into town, hopefully we don't embarrass ourselves and wind up in prison. Never really know. Especially when I'm involved.
Wow, this place has such a nice atmosphere. But for a place that's supposed to be chalk white, everything here looks pretty gray.
In the Dark Ages, Heimdall was struck by a disaster. The Emperor at the time moved the citizens here and made it the new capital. Back then, this place was a brilliant shade of white.
You sure know a lot.
It's because he knows the nobles who trashed the place.
Of the 5 big cities in the Empire, this one has just as rich a history as Heimdall. Actually, since Heimdall has been rebuilt before, it may be safe to say this city takes first place for historical buildings.
Oh, wow.
I was not aware of all that.
Major?
Instructor Claire?
Is something wrong?
No. I was just thinking how long it's been since my duties last took me here. Marquis Hyarm's mansion is located past the cathedral in the back of the Northwestern District. I can guide you there.
We'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay, this looks like a giant place that's gonna have multiple districts for me to get lost in.
Thank you all for coming.
Looks just like Patrick.
I am Fernand Hyarms, the one in charge of the Sutherland Province's well-being. It's good to see you again, Reen. It's been some time. I hear you've been taking care of my son, Patrick.
It's good to see you again, too. But about Patrick, it's quite the opposite. He's been a good friend and helped me out a number of times.
I'm sure he would be honored to hear that. Were you aware he's currently helping out in Ordis?
Actually, yes. He came with me when I first went to the branch campus. We caught up during the train ride. Oh, and it's good to see you too, Celestin.
That was Patrick's butler, I believe.
Indeed, Master Reen. I returned to Saint-Arkh last year, leaving Master Patrick at the school. But it seems he grew up wonderfully in my absence. I can't thank you and his other classmates enough, Master Reen.
Really, I didn't do much. Let me introduce the students of Class 7 Special Operations.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Yuna Crawford.
I'm Kurt Vander. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Altina Orion. Nice to meet you.
Ah, so this is the new Class 7. I wasn't expecting to find a son of the Vander family here. I'm indebted to your father. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Thank you for your kind words.
Now, Major Reveld. Would you mind if I saw to Reen's business here first?
Not at all. I would actually like to hear the details myself. Would it be okay if I stayed and listened?
That's perfectly fine.
Marquis Hyams, we're here to report that we, the Thor's Military Academy branch campus, have begun our field exercises in Sutherland.
Understood. I expect great things from you. The requests, if you would, Celestin.
Yes. Please, take this.
Begins. Attached to the usual documents was an additional form titled Crucial Investigation Reports. That's our mandatory quest. This is... Report regarding the many different sightings of suspicious monsters across the Sutherland province. An investigation task. Suspicious monsters. Your Excellency, this is... Over the past few days, there have been many reports of these monsters in the Sutherland province. The most frequent sightings have been in the vicinity of Saint-Arkh and Parm to the southwest. I'd like you to look into these monsters and discover their true nature. Their true nature? If the issue is crucial, I take it you don't think these are just any monsters. Indeed, according to the reports, they are monsters made of metallic parts. That's... Are you certain? There's a possibility the person who saw it was simply mistaken. However, there are other reports that mention the sound of grinding gears. We had the Provincial Army investigate these reports, but we've not yet been able to confirm them. Since the Civil War, the Provincial Armies have been downsized considerably. To be perfectly honest, our investigation is not as thorough as it would otherwise be. Are the Provincial Armies dwindling? I don't really get any of that stuff. We just need to go find these weird monsters, right? Seems like these things are causing problems for a lot of people, so we gotta do something. Yes, you're exactly right. Understood. We'll do this in addition to these other requests. I appreciate it. Class 7 Special Operations, I wish you good luck with your exercises in Sutherland. I need to go talk with the Marquis now, so we'll be parting ways here. Regarding what we talked about, I'll let the RMP and the Intelligence Division know. I'll contact you if there's any more info. That'd be great, thanks. Ideally, we would like to have accurate information. What's going on here? Reen, Yuna, Altina, Kurt? Please be careful. I'll be praying for your field exercises to turn out well. Thank you. Thanks, Claire. We'll see you again soon. It felt like there was a whole nother conversation going on there. So what must we do besides investigate these beasts? Seems we have a number of requests. Yeah, I'll explain how this will work. Look at this here, everyone. These are the requests for the first day of our Sutherland field exercises. Prepare to die. I'm looking for some materials to make dyes for my cloth, and I'd like to find them as soon as possible. If you're willing to help, talk to Reggie at the manager's house in Parm. The wonderful, wonderful cat. While my granddaughter and I were traveling together, we lost the little kitten we had with us. Anyone willing to help us reunite with him will come see us at the April Cafe and Inn. Red Perch Search. This is right up our alley. I'd like to cook something special for my lady's birthday. I need some help getting ingredients. Come see me for more details. I'll be waiting in a mansion in the southwest corner, or the southwest part of the Noble District. Signed, Izzy. And then the Herb Helper. We would like to replenish our stocks of healing supplies, but monsters have grown violent around the forging area, and we were unable to get near it. Would you be able to help us? Archbishop Ramson, Saint-Arkh Cathedral. So if you're not familiar with the series, most of your medicine comes from the church. These are errands unrelated to military services? Yeah, requests made by citizens in the cathedral. The ones marked required we need to do for sure, but anything marked optional we can choose whether or not we do it. Either way, we should still be sure to patrol Saint-Arkh and check everything out. Finally, here are the details in the investigation report. Crucial Investigation Report. This is a report regarding the many different sightings of suspicious monsters across the Sutherland province. The exact details are unknown, but the reports contain sightings of monsters made of metallic parts and sounds like grinding gears. These monsters have been reported in 3 different places. First is northwest of Saint-Arkh, 50 cells from the north-southern highway, 50 cells to the east of Parm, and 50 cells to the south of Parm. Please investigate these 3 locations. We can investigate the first location while we're here in Saint-Arkh, and then once we finish our other requests, we can move south to Parm. Then we can investigate the second and third locations while we do our requests there. That'll be how our first day will go. So okay. So I was thinking we probably want to do the Parm ones first, but if those are a longer window. That seems a little intense. Our schedule will most assuredly be packed. All in all, how many tasks will we need to see to? We've got a required request as well as the crucial investigation, but for the optional requests, I'll let the three of you decide. I'm just here to supervise you guys, so talk it out over here amongst yourselves and decide if you want to do them or not. I see, so that's how these will be conducted. If the tasks aren't required, do we really need to do them? Of course we do. These people need our help. We can't just ignore them. It's not even 8 AM yet, so we still have plenty of time. We should do as much as we can, right? I have no objections to that, but time isn't the only factor. We also need to consider our fatigue throughout the day. We shouldn't assume we'll have the energy to accomplish everything. I'm fine with either option. I'll let you two decide. That's not allowed. She's right. You need to tell us your opinion. Well, you can all keep discussing as we go. Class 7 Special Operations will now begin its assigned tasks. Let's give it everything we've got and head back to camp at the end of the day with a good report. Well, duh. I plan to give my all regardless. Mission start. You can check your request at any time from the quest tab of your notebook. Which we will. So, Chapter 1 quests. Yeah, like this is short. That one's medium, medium. So yeah, I guess we have some time for the Prepare to Die. Notice this gives you 5,000 Mira. Good day, visitors from Thor's. I've heard all about you already. Master spoke highly of you. I'm sure he was happy to see you. Please have a pleasant stay. A new Class 7. They seem to be just as motley an assemblage as the original. I can't deny that. Is that meant to be a positive? Of course it is. When I look at you, it reminds me of my time helping out at the main campus. Do be careful now. I wish you a fruitful and enjoyable field exercise. By the by, are you familiar with the popular card game Vantage Masters? I only recently summoned up the audacity to give it a try for myself. Finally caught the bug, eh, Celestine? I take it you're a fan as well. Well, I don't have any cards of yet, and still remain an abject novice. It seems we may have stumbled upon an opportunity for mutual growth. If you wouldn't mind, I would love to play against you when you have the time. And we must completely scorch the field before we end this.
Ha! It seems I've lost.
I don't know what those cards are, but we'll worry about them later. Can we actually explore? Whoa! Okay, I was about to say, if we can go everywhere, this is going to take forever. This place is just too huge. If I keep walking around, I'm going to get lost for sure. We probably shouldn't be strolling around here anyway. Aren't you that famous guy? Are you talking about me? Of course, the Ashen Chevalier Reen Schwarzer. Here in this mansion, you're also known as Mr. Miracle Man for reforming St. Patrick. Also the Ironwall Brother for standing in the way of his romantic advances. Instructor, what in the world are those two names about? I'd like to know myself. They're just silly jokes, halfway anyway. If I stand here talking for too long, Mr. Celestin will scold me, so I guess that's farewell for now. Seems you students have your plates full, so good luck. Which route would you like to take? We can just ask the Archbishop about the Cathedral's request. We still need to find out more about the mysterious beast. Yeah, let's gather information around town. I believe there's a tavern in the residential area to the south. There are a lot of old stores in the Cathedral Square, so we can add them to the list. Kurt, did you say you're from here? Then you're in charge of guiding us. Well, that's fine with me if that's alright with you. Sounds great. Let's get going.
All right!
My turn!
Okay, he's guiding us. So we have something in here. It's been a while, Catherine. that uniform is. Is something wrong? Someone I know has the same uniform. I'm guessing you're a student at St. Estrea's girls' school. Yes, I'm one of the middle school students. Your face looks familiar. I get that a lot. And there he goes, hiding his face behind a pair of glasses. Sheesh. Speaking of Estrella, doesn't Lady Elfin go there as well? Thought they were a boarding school with really strict rules. Today is actually my birthday. Since the weekend we don't have class, President Elise got special permission for me to come home. But Izzy is all over the place and my brother is out. I can't relax. I see. Sounds like Elise is doing a good job as president. That's good to know. Instructor, is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Thanks for sharing your story with us. We're gonna get going. Please come by again. Elise is his sister, if you don't know or remember. Kobe and the Mysterious Museum, Part 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next I get the pod in. I need more time. Is that our client? Let's talk to her, excuse me. What? I'm busy right now. We're from Thor's branch campus. We came here to answer your request. Can you give us more details about it? Oh, the thing I asked the Marquis for help with. You're gonna help me? Now I'll be able to finish on time. The note said something about a birthday party, right? What kind of thing would a noble even need help getting? It's nothing all that crazy. I wanted to make Lady Krista her favorite fish dish. Sautéed red perch. I ordered one, but there was some problem with the delivery, probably because of all the monsters out lately. If I order one from farther away, I'm worried it won't be fresh. Okay, understood, but if it's a fish you're after, it'll probably be fastest to catch it ourselves. After all, there's nothing like a freshly caught fish. Is that so? Alright, let's find some water and go fishing. We'll catch them around Saint-Arkh. Yeah, I think I heard they're in the area. Let's hit the highway to find a good fishing spot. I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, you can have these. Yeah, I'm gonna need them. I see, this should make things easier. We'll put them to good use. Once you get a red perch, please bring it back to me. Thank you. So I do need to upgrade my rod before we go over there. Something for tension. Was there anyone upstairs or no? Because I didn't see any dots. That's her below us, I think. Door is locked. Nothing that way. That's the Marquis. It's morning already. Sorry for asking you to help so late. But my wife's condition is much better. Thank you so much. It's okay. I did it for my lady. I'm going on break now, but I'll be back this afternoon. Please rest as well, Master. You barely got any sleep. Thank you. I shall see you this afternoon. Give your brother my regards as well. My wife often gets sick. Sometimes it can be really bad. The maids at my house work really hard. I was so focused on taking care of my lady, I didn't realize it's already morning. I wonder if Richie is already awake. Need to go home and cook him breakfast. We'll go this way. Count Altheim's house. So... like... there's a door up there that's messing me up when I look at the map. Anyone here? Yeah. The people in the salon today are young, so it's a little more comfortable. Master's acquaintances are usually big-name heavyweights. I get nervous on those days, extremely nervous. The Count acts as a patron to young artists like us, and at times he invites us to his salon like this. He is often regarded as the most cultured person in Sutherland. It has been quite some time, milady. His Excellency has always treated me well. I don't know how to thank him. Well, well, thank you for coming out this far. Please come on in. I'll brew some tea. Your herbal tea. It is always outstanding. This is indeed an honor. That's the door in question. Seems my guests have arrived. Both of them are very talented. It would besmirch the all-time name not to pamper them. I should take care of the office work right away. Count Altheim. This must be Mary's house. She's the fine arts instructor at the main campus. She did so much for me. Is something wrong? No, I was just reminiscing. Mary was the long blonde music teacher, I think. Long, straight blonde hair. I think she usually wore a green dress. My mother is sick, so I can't get too close to her, so she can't play today. Saint-Arkh is said to be the smallest of the Empire's 5 major cities. A city's status should not be determined by its area or population. At least that's what all the residents of Saint-Arkh believe. Isn't it interesting? We love the city that much. Okay, where does this take us? Residential. Cathedral. Okay, warp around here. They won't let me teleport back to the camp, though. I don't know if there's a place around here where I can actually buy the fishing line upgrade. Is this a normal residential area? It's so pretty here. Looking around here, it's hard to believe that the Civil War only ended a year and a half ago. Thanks to the efforts of Marquis High Arm, this area was able to avoid direct fire. There are workshops, antique stores, and taverns in this area. Maybe we should look around this area to gather information. And though it's optional, we do have a request from this area. At the very least, we should head to the tavern. That's a good idea. Let's start our patrol. May find useful shops, workshops, taverns, inns, hotels, and trade shops. There are certain items that can only be found at these places. Make sure you check out the shops whenever you go traveling. Looks like an orbital mail from Monk. Radio material. Kinda need to get some good material for the radio. Don't forget this is a treasure trove of information. You'll be talking to lots of people for your missions, so I'm crossing my fingers you'll get some good stuff. Feel free to give me a call once you do. I will always answer. I forgot he asked me to do that. Rosine asked about something too. When I went to the church... Does that mean you'll be analyzing the black records? Yes, I learned how from Father Thomas. If you find any new records during your field exercises, just give me a call and let me know. It may take a while to translate, but as long as you send me a picture, I can get it done. That's encouraging to hear. From what I understand, though, the black records are special artifacts. They describe the true history of the Empire, right? That's how I understand them, too. Collecting artifacts is an important part of a Grail Knight's duties, so it'd help us a lot. I've been working through the ones you found during the Civil War as well. I'll send you a copy of what I've done so far. So now we have the black record from her. Those were the New Game Plus material on Cold Steel 2 that I never got around to finishing. I'll give you more as I go. Hopefully you won't have to wait long. That'll be a huge help, thanks. Black records, material for the radio. It's easy enough to look into this stuff without disrupting our field exercises. L2 circle.
Oh? There's a breeze coming through here.
I can smell flowers, too.
That must be coming from the fields along the Western Highway.
What am I doing here? It's so cruel how Dad had to travel abroad without any notice. Never had left the capital before. There used to be a branch of the Bracer Guild on the street, but it closed down a few years ago. You don't see many bracers around here anymore. I did a good job. The trimming turned out perfect again today. Let's see, I should rake up the fallen leaves. Customers, please come on in. An idiot works here, but don't let it bother you. Yeah, we can hit this up, swing by the apartments. This is the missing cat, so I don't know where it is yet. Be better to start this early. We didn't see any cats that might clue us in either. My wife is really brilliant. She became the manager of a high-quality food store. The owner thinks really highly of her, too. Can't fall behind her. I gotta give it my all, too. So now we have a new recipe. Oops. Jeez. Is that Sunita and Bond? What's wrong, instructor? I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. So, you see, I was real surprised.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, it's her, the fisher lady.
Have another drink. Do you have any other good stories?
You're quite a good listener, young lady. Wait, you're...
Oh my gosh! Reen!
Vivi, so it was you. It's been quite a while. Oh, she's one of the twins. Who is she? Do you know her, instructor?
I heard you got a job at Thor's branch campus. Nice to meet you all. I'm Vivi. I went to school with your teacher. Back when we were students, Reen and I had a real hot and heavy relationship. It turned into a huge scandal, but now I'm an up-and-coming journalist.
She's basically like Musa, if you can't tell. It's a recycled character trope. Say what? This is new information. Don't fill their heads with your weird stories. But I'm glad to see you're still doing well. You too, Reen. So you graduate from Thor's main campus, and now you're a reporter at the Imperial Chronicle. Yep, I'm still a newbie, though. Never thought I'd cross paths with Reen and his little ducklings here. Can only assume this meeting was destined by the hands of fate. That aside, you seem to be working hard. I was surprised when I heard you were going to be a journalist, but it's kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I mostly didn't want to lose to Lindy. By the way, Rex has been doing well, too. I heard he headed east for an interview. East, huh? That's a bit worrying. She doesn't really seem like someone from a military academy. It's not too surprising. About half the graduates from Thor's end up in non-military fields. Well, until this year, anyway. Perfect timing, though. We're in the middle of gathering info right now. Was there anything you guys wanted to ask about? Since you're Reen students, I'll give you the latest, hottest scoops. Well, since you offered. Heard anything about the mysterious monsters, anything suspicious happening lately? I have heard about this monster thing, but I haven't really gotten any details about it, sorry. As for suspicious goings-ons, though, I do have a little tidbit. A little tidbit? There have been some strange characters wandering around lately. They happened to catch my eye while I was out investigating. Seems like they all showed up at about the same time and reports of those weird monsters started too. There may be a correlation. Yeah, we should keep this in mind. Thanks, Vivi. I'm sure this info will prove useful. Just wish I had something more concrete for you guys. Yeah, you want to trade contact info? I was hoping I could get your help with something. Sure thing. Exchange info with Vivi. Thanks. I'll call you later with the details. I'm sure you got a tough road ahead of you, but good luck. I'll be cheering for you. Thanks. If you'll excuse us now. So don't forget there's another copy of her walking around that's actually more modest and stuff. Not that I have any good information. Sending you good vibes, will do. Thanks for information. Nothing really groundbreaking there. Weren't we looking for the cat thing here? Yeah, there it is. Felix, where are you? Don't cry, kiddo. I'm sure we'll find him. If only we had some bracers around. Are you? You made a request to the Marquis, correct? Yes, I asked the owner of the inn here to put in a request for me. Are you, perhaps? We might be able to help, but no promises. Don't say it like that. The request was to find a cat that was lost during your travels, correct? Yes, his name is Felix, and... There, it'll be alright. You don't need to cry. If you have time, would you be able to accept our request? So, accepting it is now a commitment. Before you used to be able to just blow it off. Yes, we'd be glad to help you. Please brief us on the situation. Really? Thank you so much. He's a little kitten named Felix. I brought him along with my granddaughter on this trip. Last night a drunk man accidentally kicked Felix's cage open and Felix got scared and ran outside. We spent a while looking for him, but this may be a bit difficult. Yeah, the city's pretty big, so we'll need at least a clue to go on. Let's see. Did you take Felix anywhere in town yet? If he got lost, he might have gone back there. I see. I guess that makes sense. How about it? We played in that pretty plaza yesterday. The plaza near the Marquis's mansion. We were there for a good long while. Felix seemed to like it too. He was stretching and enjoying the sun. Then it may be a good idea to begin by questioning the people in that area. Let's get moving. I promise we'll find him for you, so don't worry. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. His fur is a bright cream color, and he's a little on the shy side. Thank you so much for agreeing to look for him. Just leave it to us. We shouldn't make promises like that. I'll help her. I think that's supposed to be, it'll help her feel better until we find him. So, it's straight to go back to the plaza. Passerby, the conditions have been met. Let's ask. Sorry. Yes? After explaining the situation, they asked about the kitten. Come to think of it, when I was coming back from the Cathedral Square, I think I walked by that kitten. It was walking toward the airport. I looked very worried. That must be the one. Thank you for such helpful information. I wouldn't want there to be a sad party in the town that I love. I hope you find it soon. Where's the airport? Which way is the airport from the Cathedral Square? According to the map, we must head east from the cathedral. Might be hanging around that area. Let's hurry. This is the cathedral. Yes. So we'll commence the main mission while we're here too, assuming it won't force me to stay in town. I remember thinking it when we first got here, but that cathedral is really nice. Didn't we have a required request there? Yes, it's from the Archbishop. We should head over. There's also a hotel and a department store around here too, right? Indeed, the department store is in that direction. Saint-Ark's department store. I believe they sell everything from quality ingredients to weapons. May want to look around there for our missions. Guess if we're going to be running around doing these requests, it'd be good to make sure we're prepared. I will add Albion Guardian to our list of locations to visit. Okay. There's a huge laundry list of crap to do. Welcome to Hotel Augusta. Are you here for a viewing? A viewing? Yes, the hotel is decorated with a number of works of art. Some pieces are even said to be national treasures. The piece over there is called Sunbeam Leaves by the genius still life painter Poise. It's actually stolen by Phantom Thief B once. Phantom Thief B? That's a famous thief in the Empire. He's got some very interesting taste, too. Speaking of interesting, the manager of our hotel is also very interesting. When the thief was leaving with the piece, he explained to the thief why it was so wonderful. And to top it all off, he told him to be careful when walking the streets at night. That's quite something. Goes far beyond just being a nice person. This might be a good story to share with Monk. In case you're wondering, the painting was later returned to us. The letter of that company had said, I'm satisfied now this beauty should be enjoyed by the masses. Please take good care of it. My loving manager. These things aren't good for business. All the art in this hotel was donated by a famous artist. Typo. If it was auctioned, they'd make millions of Mira. But we can see all of it here for free. This truly is a wonderful hotel. The brushstrokes are bold yet intricate. Sunbeam Leaves is a national treasure. I can only sigh about it. Welcome to Hotel Augusta. Have you come to sightsee? Sutherland's greenery is quite beautiful, especially with the birds chirping and all the flowers. They say Emperor Astorius loved this time of year. The artwork here is beautiful, but there are many other things to see. So let's call Monk. Should probably report to Monk.
I've been waiting, Reen. Give me the dirt.
So here's what I heard. Story that can be useful.
That's good stuff. I'll send you your prize.
It should be there by tonight, so keep an eye out. You didn't have to do that, Monk, but thanks. So are there multiple things to send him, or is it just the one? No one in any of these. In case you're wondering, we can't afford to stay here. Can't even afford to look at the price. A fine old-fashioned donut with some Earl Grey tea. The breakfast is wonderful again today. Father? Why are there holes in donuts? Why aren't they just circles? Why is that? Please tell me. Well, Luna, if you put it around your wrist, it's easy to carry, isn't it? I see, there was so much thought put into these. Though you'd have to be a small child in order for it to work. Wait, were you lying? Please tell me the truth. This hotel is wonderful, the art is beautiful, and the meals are delicious. Helena is out right now, but her whole family was happy this morning. Father, I need to know the secret about donuts. Please tell me. Where does this go? Residential? Is this outside of town, or...? Nothing's appearing, so I'm a little concerned. So yeah, that's outside of town. My chatty young sister is home now. I had planned to walk around the city with a canvas, but the cathedral nestled amid of vibrant green shrubbery is truly quite the sight. Even the most familiar street corners can hide beauty yet unseen. Guess what? Guess what? There's a concert today. We're gonna go listen with Mommy and Rico. I'm so excited. Isn't it just lovely out, Rico? So you agree? It's rather nice spending time like this, but my husband actually... No, it's fine. I should just keep my mouth shut. Why, hello there. The weather is simply splendid today. It's a perfect day to take in all this lush greenery. Today is shopping day. Our mansion is one of the furthest away from Saint-Arkh in all of Sutherland, so I designate a whole day to come here and take care of shopping. Additionally, I'll visit the cathedral and go check out that cafe that caught my attention earlier. Alright, time to shop. Okay, that's where we came in from. Hello there, how about some juice made from freshly picked fruit? Though we're normally a farming household, we decided to open a juice stand on the side. Delicious juice made from a fruit picked just this morning. Have a taste. Looks so good. I can smell it from here. With all the benches around here, it might be a nice place to take a break. Personally, I recommend the Southern Punch. Please give it a try. And then she socked Reen in the jaw. The laws changed recently, and it's now much easier to apply for a small storefront. I come from a family farmer, so I really pride myself on the quality of our fruit. That's why our juice stall is so popular. We plan on expanding, so please continue to be loyal patrons. From Cathedral Square, it headed in the direction of the airport. Could it be over here? Well, this is where we were told it went. It's no use, I can't find it. I don't see any signs of it either. Maybe it already moved on. But there's no trail. Do you think it got into the airport? If so, the search area will have become much too wide.
Oh, you looking for a cat?
That's Shirley Orlando. In case you're wondering, she is an enforcer for Ouroboros, cousin of Randy, antagonist in Azure. Very dangerous. She is a Jaeger, just like Randy was. You are?
Just a nosy passerby. I was playing around with a cat earlier. Might be the one you're looking for.
Really? What did the cat look like?
It was a bright, cream-colored little kitten. I played with it a bit and then it wandered off. Pretty sure it didn't go into the airport, though.
I see. That does match the description. Do you happen to remember which way it went?
Southwest, I think? Maybe towards the residential district. It seemed domesticated, so I figured it was going back to its owner. But it was pretty young, so I bet the poor thing's gotten lost again already.
Thank you for your assistance. It seems it went back the way it came. But if it's lost, we just gotta comb the area. It's inefficient, but we have no better options.
If I could give some friendly advice... Unlike dogs, cats are, well, scaredy cats. They don't warm up to people easily. If it is lost again, my guess is it's gone somewhere more secluded, away from people. You might want to try checking places like that.
I see. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much.
No problem. Make sure you get it back to its home soon. Bye-bye now.
In case you're wondering, she joins Ouroboros at the end of Azure, so she's a very new recruit. And she's not really like a spoiler of sorts. I'm kind of spoiling it for you guys because Azure was not officially translated into English. But if you're familiar with the series, you should have recognized her immediately like that. She seemed like a pretty unique girl. Quite the wild outfit, too. Agreed, she's most likely a traveler. She could be from Heimdall, or perhaps she's visiting from abroad. Instructor? It's nothing. The residential area is to the southwest. We should head back there now. Yeah, of course. Secluded areas. Let's keep that in mind as we search. No. Spoke to them. Let's do.
This is their department store? People here must be loaded.
It is marketed toward the nobility, but there's no need to worry about that. Let's go in.
Okay, then.
Did I speak to this guy yet? Saint-Arkh here was the capital of the Empire 900 years ago. The central street you see here is nearly unchanged from how it was back then. The road leading to the cathedral watched over by 6 holy statues. The area known as Cathedral Square is known as Cathedral Square and has always been the center of the Empire's faith. I'm a coach at a prestigious horse riding club called Nines. I've come here today to check on the horses. We're aiming for the Summer Festival prize, so we need to train like there's no tomorrow. White coat. So it gives you a small strength boost, but nothing major. All these are just out of reach. Yep. We'll talk to him still. Welcome. We highly recommend the clothing made in Parliament or store. They're all painstakingly handcrafted. Due to their high quality, they've been preferred by nobles for a long time. Their distinct colors make them very popular even to this day. Please take a closer look at them. It looks like an Orm boutique, but everything here is handcrafted. It's all very high quality. I found a wonderful store on this vacation. Come to think of it, Lady Luna only has one set of extra clothes. My lady, should I buy it? Yes, in the name of the Quinns family, I shall thoroughly inspect it. That set her off. My lady, we should really consider the time. We're on a vacation. Can you not find something to your liking? No, I need to find the best one for Luna. Like I thought. If I'm going to buy something, I need to make sure not even one square reach of it is flawed. I need to make sure to inspect it thoroughly. They have high-quality foods today, too. They have some Grand Chardonnay on the shelf over there. One bottle's 50,000 mira. But still free to look. Do you know the vegetables taste different depending on the time of day you harvest them? Tomatoes and cucumbers should be harvested in the morning. Leafy and root vegetables should be harvested in the afternoon. Our store has contracts with local farmers to ship the best vegetables to our customers. Please enjoy the complex flavors of our products, which you can't get from any other store. Raspberry Pecky. So, one thing that sucks from earlier games is they tell you this is used in this recipe and so on. Here you just have to kind of know. Like, the one clue that we have is the mature cheese is used in the omelet or whatever the woman from the cafeteria, the lunch lady, gave us. just because we have 3 of them. The acerbic tomato we got from a drop, so we need rock salt, flaky potato, and cheese to make whatever it was that we made earlier, which I guess is like a... That was an olive. Maybe it's some sort of cheese potato thing? Oh, are you all from the military academy? Yes, we are. As I thought. My neighbor Kessner told me that people like you were coming here. Something about you guys helping the town during the field exercises. Good luck. Please do your best. I don't think that's true. Let's just continue with our activities. Understood. I'm surprised to see a girl who's smaller than me. I totally wasn't expecting it. Is that so? Guess it makes sense. We're a used bookstore, so I don't get too many customers my age. Let's talk again sometime. The Immortal Hero. That's 1,000. But then again, it's probably missable. Transmute. Seal enemy actions. Dispel sealed actions. That's tempting. That's a MasterCard. Here's Kessner. Welcome. I see some unfamiliar faces. Judging by your clothing, I'm guessing you're students from Thor's branch campus. Yes, I'm surprised you know that. We aren't that famous. Just the nature of my job. I hear many rumors. I heard people from Thor's branch campus were coming, so I wanted to confirm it. I see. Well, it's good that we found someone who's informative. Yes, may we ask you a quick question? Ask about the mysterious beast. Yes, I've heard of it. The other day, a business partner of mine ran into it. Its body's made of metal, and it makes a sound like grinding gears. He said he turned pale and ran away, and that he saw it on the streets to the northeast. The streets to the northeast. We need to go there. Let's add it to our investigation point. Thank you for your help. No big deal. Why don't you check out my store and prepare yourselves? I heard monsters are becoming more vicious lately. Thank you for your kindness. Let's do as he suggested. Understood. Probably don't need to worry about it. You might have heard some rumors. Please make sure you're thoroughly prepared. If you're looking for some bargains, you should head to the store called Demeter in the residential district. They carry an interesting selection. I'm sure you'll find useful things. Heavy helmet costs you speed. That sucks. And then just those. Nothing new. Okay, cathedral. There is someone here. I should organize some textbooks for the students. Oh, are you here to meet the Archbishop? He's in his office in the back. Please go ahead. Oh, he's the customer. No one here. The masses here at the cathedral are just breathtaking. I make the hike here to attend every day. Thanks to that, I'm still healthy even at my age. Many lives were lost in Sutherland during the Civil War. May they find peace. After today's Mass, we will be holding a small event. Please stop by if you have the time. Hello, you're Archbishop Ramson, right? Our apologies for intruding. You are? Sorry for not introducing ourselves. We're Class 7 Special Operations from Thor's Military Academy Branch Campus. We're here today because of a request you sent the Marquis. Yes, the request. I see. In that case, you must be the Ashen Chevalier. Welcome to the Saint-Arkh Cathedral. We appreciate your coming here. It was no trouble at all. He really is famous. I think it would be harder to find someone who doesn't know him. Sorry to cut to the chase, but could you fill us in on the details of the request? Judging from the document, it seems we need to go outside the city. There will be some danger involved with this request. Is that something you can handle? Yes, of course. What are the details? Thank you. I would like you to go procure a special type of orb known as the Aran Flower. Aran Flower? Never heard of an herb by that name. It's a special variety of lavender that only grows in a certain spot in Sutherland. Because it has a strong calming effect, it's often used in a number of medicines. However, the monsters near where it grows have become increasingly violent. Our stock has been dwindling, and we haven't been sure when we'd be able to get more. I see, I now understand the request. But it is strange that the monsters are becoming more violent. Maybe the sudden appearance of the monsters from our investigation report has something to do with it. That could be a possibility. Then we definitely can't let this be. That's right, Class 7 will accept your request. Where can we get these Aran flowers? Thank you. Go west from Saint-Arkh and you'll reach the Isthmia Great Forest. A ways in the forest, you should find a grove where a number of them are growing. If you can get enough to fill this basket, that should be more than enough for us. Obtain the basket. Alright, thank you. Alright, understood. As I mentioned earlier, the monsters there are becoming increasingly vicious. It will be fairly dangerous, so please be careful. We will remain on our guard. I'll make sure to bring you back a heaping of helping herbs. So now we need to decide when we're going out into the highway. In addition to this, we must investigate the suspicious monsters and see to our other requests. We can venture out into the highway immediately, but we should think carefully about the most efficient order to tackle everything. So we need to plan out our actions. I'm fine with whatever order you guys decide as long as we finish everything we need to do today. I'll leave it to your guys' judgment. You got it. Seems like a pain, but I'm guessing you won't be getting me out of it. Well then, let's be on our way. Okay, we are looking... That's where we ran into Shirley. That's the Noble District, so what we're looking for is over here. Yep. Hey, the Orbital Factory. So this is where you go for your Orbman and quartz and crap. The material prices... Are you a customer? Your black hair. I think I've seen it somewhere before. Oh well, please make sure to take the items along the edges. I don't want the layout to collapse. Too bad, kid. I'm taking the one in the middle. And if for some reason it doesn't collapse, I'll kick it over afterwards. I don't recognize your face. If you're going out on the highway, be careful. The beasts have gotten more vicious recently. Not to mention there may be evil spirits outside of town. Evil spirits? There's no scientific proof. That's what you'd think. This area is famous for its legends about spirits. Bull, Laura's place is worse. Some of those legends are about evil spirits who drop into total darkness. Legends, I see. It's up to you whether you believe them or not. There are many non-fictional anecdotes in Sutherland. If you're interested, I can tell you all about them. I'll pass. So we can get Kaleido, obtain Sabbath from attacks and crafts. That I really want. Prevents ailments. Leather watch prevents delay. So, customize. We could still do the upgrades here if we're so inclined. So I got a Lacresta and an Earth Pulse, but I can't really upgrade these. But looking at what they give, I'm not gonna cry. Nothing really new here, slot-wise. Can't open that one. I can open this one, but that'll be it. Or I can open both of his. Or I can just open one of hers. She's supposed to be a caster. So take out Silverthorn and put it here, or... Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. I'd rather have his spell there. And then I'm gonna give her Tira here so that she can actually heal us. Although she actually is my weakest attacker. So if I wanted to open anything else, it has to be a specific one that has an elemental requirement because I'm completely out of Mirage. So I could do this one on her. I can't do anything for him, though. So it's restricted to Earth. I can give her this, If I did, it would be for the stats rather than the spell, because I already have the spell. I actually want to do this one because she's really good at breaking crap with her sticks, or her tonfas. I'll be precise, and some people may get upset about that. And that's all we can do for now. Identify yourself. You used to be a branch of the Bracer. Oh, I already spoke to you. It's hit or miss with these. Sometimes they're extremely annoying, sometimes they're not too bad. Welcome, I'm the landlord here. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Times like these, we should all be helping each other out. Have you seen my granddaughter Ran outside? I'm watching her for my son, but she's feeling rather down. Wonder if there's anything I can do to bring her spirits up. I'm sure they have pills for that, lady. Okay, this is not as annoying as they were in the Crossbell duo. My sister's really good at cooking and cleaning. That's why I want to get really good at those things and surprise her. Those things are sort of hard. As big as this place is, it is still simpler and smaller than Crossbell. In case you're wondering, you haven't played Zero in Azure, Crossbell is this massive, massive city that you're in for the entire damn game. There's tons of different areas, and everything is very, very widely spaced out. They do have redundant stores because, I guess, immersion reasons or something, but just so you know. It makes me really happy to see young people here. Saint-Arkh is known as the capital of art thanks to their art and music. We have tons of nice products here. As an art vendor, I like to think I have a good eye for art. Now please take a look. Brass fountain pen can be given to Kurt. Yeah, fishing bait. Sadly, it's a 1-to-1 conversion. I have a super rare, not... Well, it doesn't matter. That won't make a damn bit of difference. Okay, this is tempting. Crest R. The bonus Sepith would be pretty helpful here. The downside, though, is it gives Art an EP, because I'd want to put it on Yuna so she can bash crap. Windbell, that's worthless to me. Yeah, nothing. I just want to look real quick. So what do I need to make the trade for? I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna use the Crest R. The stats are not that helpful. I'm gonna take this off Reen because I don't think I really need 3,000 hit points this early. And I can do this and just smack crap around. Gonna keep Thalos just as a last resort. Felines over here. Revelt & Co. Sounds familiar, don't you think? This place is. There aren't many people. It fits the description perfectly. The buildings are old, but very impressive. The gate seems to be closed, though. Wait, do you see that writing? Was that? Near that wooden box. Yeah, I think it's hiding behind it. There it is. Here, kitty kitty kitty. Yuna, don't scare it. This seems like private property. In that case, we should let the people who made the request know. I'm sure that it would be relieved to see them. That's a good point. I'll run back and tell them. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I never thought he'd wander all around Saint-Arkh. Never knew the students at Thor's branch campus were such nice people. You know about us? Of course I know about Thor's. They say the Emperor himself went there. I don't know anything about the branch campus, though. Anyway, I never thought you'd be so helpful. Thank you. I mean, I can't thank you enough. It's no problem. The witnesses were a lot of help. All is well that ends well. So they're going to give us some mirror, which I could use to buy a weapon or something else. Hopefully a fishing rod upgrade. Wink wink. Good work. I'm glad everything worked out so well. Seeing how happy they were made it all worth it. To be fair, you were really helpful too, Instructor. In any event, we finished our request. Let's go back to the Special Operations missions. I know how you report these done. And that answers that. So, cosmetics. I'm pretty sure you guys wanted on her. No one likes Altina anyway. Okay, that's all we can do here. West Highway? I don't know where I came from. Here's the Western Highway. The herbs the cathedral requested should grow near here. In the Isthmia Great Forest? Have you been, Kurt? No, it's my first time seeing it. I've only heard the stories of witches and vampires. They have fairy tales like that in the Empire? Little countries like this one usually have more than a few of those, except the witch thing is real. They're not just fairy tales to me personally. There's the witch in question, and her adopted sister. They wouldn't be. What do you mean? They aren't just stories? I'll tell you more about it one day. Ready? If we're going to do it, we need to head out. So if you're wondering about the vampire thing, that's a reference to the books you get from the first game. The Red Moon... or... is it Red Moon Vampire or something like that? It's from Vivi, let's see. Pretty please? What is up? I know it's sudden, but hear me out. I'm in charge of the cultural section of the Imperial Chronicle, but to tell the truth, I'd rather be doing like local news. I want to build it up more, but work is work. I can't ignore my job. That's where you come in. I need you to help me with the cultural section. Super easy. If you see any gorgeous landscapes during your travel, snap a pic and send it to me through orb mail. If you help me, I'll help you with some juicy dirt. We'll be true friends with benefits. I already have your rewards all picked out for you. Thanks, sweetie. Kissy kisses. I said landscape, so we got enough of the city. Scenery off the beaten path would be perfect. Oh boy, she's putting a lot on her plate. It's easy enough to keep an eye out for nice spots during her field exercises. So I've seen this screenshot before. In Zero, you had to take pictures of landscapes for one particular quest or assignment, whatever we want to call it, and this looks to be the successor of that. So I thought we'd be in like an orbital camera first, but it is what it is. So when you find a spot, press L2, open the Arcus, report to Vivi. I don't know if we have to take the picture first or how that's going to work. I want to take a stab at trying to get the fish, but we need to find our way back to camp. Noble District? Let's see, that was west, north, south would be this way. Well, they'd give us the directions here, right? No. Oh yeah, it's there. Just to reiterate, Crossbell was worse. Okay, I'm going to be going off camera here. I'll see you guys in a little bit.